Ray Liotta scored big when he was cast in the lead role in Martin Scorsese's Goodfellas, the mob movie classic which also starred Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci. Even almost 30 years later, Goodfellas is still Liotta's most celebrated work. That's not to say he's been a one-hit wonder. Liotta has been in the likes of Hannibal, Killing Them Softly, Narc, Copland, The Iceman, and has recently enjoyed a celebrated role in Netflix's Marriage Story. Liotta is a regular face in mob movies and gangster pictures, and interestingly, the Goodfellas actor was disappointed that he wasn't cast in Martin Scorsese's ensemble mafia picture The Irishman, which would have seen him reunite with De Niro and Pesci. I've talked about this before and will link the videos at the end of this one. In a recent interview, Liotta spoke about his career. The 64-year-old, who didn't make a film until he was 30, is starring in the upcoming movie The Many Saints of Newark, which recently had its title changed to simply Newark, which is a prequel movie to the classic mob TV show The Sopranos. In the interview, Liotta briefly mentions the film, as well as his most famous movie Goodfellas. He starts off by talking about not planning to be an actor and only signing up for drama classes to get out of academic subjects. "I didn't want to take maths and history, and right next door was the drama department," he said. "I had done a drama class in high school, so I said, alright, I will act for a year." Liotta of course ended up acting for much longer than a year, making an entire career out of it. He then spoke about his role as a ruthless lawyer in Noah Baumbach's Marriage Story, in which he spars with Laura Dern in the courtroom. "I've played doctors and baseball players and bad cops and good cops, but to play a lawyer was really interesting, especially a lawyer who was really good at what he did. I found it really interesting when you are really trying to manipulate people, but by using the truth. It's Noah, it's all his writing. He's one of those directors, you have to say every single thing, you have to dot every I and cross every T. What he wrote is that she volleys and I volley. I throw it back and hopefully serve harder." He then recalls meeting Martin Scorsese for the first time, after the director spotted him in Field of Dreams, after which he wanted him in Goodfellas. "He wasn't sure if I was a maniac or not, and Henry Hill was anything but a maniac," said Liotta. "The only reason he got as far as he did is he was an errand boy for them. He could never be made, and he knew how to make money for them." Liotta then touched on his upcoming part in the Sopranos prequel, saying, "I had a really nice part in it, where I was more the glitter than the glue. In Goodfellas, I was the glue, and everybody else was the glitter." Goodfellas is still the movie that Liotta is remembered for, and the actor addressed this by saying, "Thank God. The shelf life that has, really. Humphrey Bogart said if you're in one movie that people remember after you're gone, that is a really good career. If you're in two movies that people remember, that is unbelievable." Newark is scheduled to be released on September the 25th, 2020. Thanks for watching.